approach the pet, which may not recognize you in your costume, and avoid houses that have a dog barking behind the door or fence, because that may be a warning.
Yeah, I mean, imagine the doorbell ringing every
Over
time,
and all these strangers.
Dogs getting triggered over and over.
Yeah. So I usually put a gate around my door, and then I step
smart.
over it, keep them inside. But yeah, and then also keep your mind, dogs, don't let them anywhere near that candy as well. All right, it is cooler this morning underneath mostly clear skies. There's been a little bit of patchy fog in Fallbrook, but other than that, it's looking good. Only 51 in Poway right now, 54 degrees in El Cajon, also in Escondido this morning. And it's pretty gusty in areas in the foothills and the mountains. This is a mild Santa Ana event, and it's not a very widespread event either. Right now, winds up to about 24 miles per hour, and alpine winds have actually come down just a little bit in Pine Valley, about 13 miles per hour. And 10 News Futurecast doing a good job highlighting the colored, like brighter colored areas, really indicating this is, again, not a widespread event, really localized to the foothills and the mountains. The biggest thing we're all going to notice is the warmer weather today after our chilly start this morning, and the drier conditions. We're not talking about widespread single-digit humidity levels. We may see a few, as you can see here in Alpine, also in Warner Springs as we head into this afternoon. And the strongest winds will actually be arriving this morning just after sunrise, and the lowest humidity levels actually won't coincide with when the strongest winds will arrive. The drier conditions will actually arrive this afternoon, but elevated fire danger is a concern whenever you're talking about conditions like this. So offshore winds will be here for us not only today, but actually through most of this week, but they again won't be very strong. They do peak this morning. And look at your temperatures across the county as you're heading out trick-or-treating tonight, starting off in the 70s about 5 o'clock for the coast and valleys, dipping down to the 60s and 50s, and pretty chilly if you're going out trick-or-treating in Julian today. Temperatures along our coast will be warming up through Friday, but we stay above normal even into next week, mid to upper 70s. And remember, we get an extra hour of sleep on Sunday. Don't forget, we fall back as daylight saving ends. Temperatures in the mid-80s tomorrow through the weekend, and a little bit cooler as we head into early next week, but still again above normal. Temperatures back to the 70s by Friday in our mountains and 80s through the work week in our deserts.